or tell the tape for this middleweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon. We find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Michael the Count Bisping. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, the reigning, defending UFC middleweight champion, Dracos still not to Plessis.
All right, Herb Dean, our referee for this one, just about to get underway.
Let's do it.
So here is the future Hall of Famer and former UFC middleweight champion Michael Bisping, known primarily as a striker, but if he needs to go to the takedown, he is not afraid to do so, has some jiu-jitsu skills as well. Prevailing wisdom, though, is that Michael Bisping is going to try to throw hands and kicks here in this matchup tonight. Shows him the left and then follows it up with a right. Nice 1-2 punch there by Plessis.
Ooh, what a punch.
Just misses with the left hook.
He checked that last one.
Right on the button. All right, so there it is. We expected a lot of takedown attempts early from the more well-rounded fighter. The kickboxer stays upright, and amazing to see the progression of his takedown defense relative to his UFC debut.
Well, when he first got here, he was just a kickboxer, but this is not glory. This is not you being able to stand and just throw. You've got to be able to defend your legs, and he showed that he is a martial artist now, not just a kickboxer.
Bisping gets tattooed with that hook. He's going to have to change some things here. Oh, and there's the double leg takedown, DC. That is just too good, too easy.
Too good, too easy. His timing was just too good. Before he could even defend, he's already off of his feet, going backwards. It's hard to run backwards, and that's what happens when this guy hits his double leg.
Bisping getting peppered here from the top. He's got to figure out a way to cover up.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action.
Let's fight, come on.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Some nice power there with the left hook upstairs.
He's got to throw that kick to
Bring up over the top. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now he's tasked with trying to find that shot again.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Going out of the body with that hook. Well done there by Bisping. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight fight IQ, following a game plan, and it's working.
Timely defense there. Huge block for him.
Oh, guillotine here.
You better protect your neck when you're fighting this guy because he's got the guillotine locked in. But if he wants to finish, he's got it locked in.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense. Beautiful reversal on the ground.
45 seconds to go here in round one.
Oh, right into the mount.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Here's the kick, blocked by Bisping. Under 20 seconds now to go. Ten seconds now to go in the round. Takedown defense is there. Round two is next.
All right, take a seat, bud. Good round. I need more of that this round, okay? I want you to be a little more active with your punches on the ground. Let's not let the ref stand this up.
All right, there's the end of the round, so it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands, his opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, here we go with round two. All right, so here we go with our next round. Certainly a seminal moment in that previous round as he rocked him and nearly got him out of there. We'll see who has the upper hand now here moving forward.
That was a huge moment for him in that round. He found his shot, rocked his opponent, couldn't get the finish, but he had to feel good walking back to the corner and now getting back off of the stool to start the next round.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight.
Let's work. I'm gonna stand you up. You need to work.
Nice shot there by the champ. Yes, smart adjustment. Yep.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Bisping.
This is a terrible position.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Plessis back in full mount. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round two. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Plessis.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him. In the half guard. Now he's going full mount. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Constantly a moving target.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Du Plessis able to flatten him out. This could be real trouble now.
Look at him, he's setting up a choke now. Look at that, he's setting it up.
You gotta be kidding me, he's out.
Nice shot lands from the bottom.
Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense have done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing long, no submission attempts. Even when they get him, he continues to stay calm.
Well, he's got his back now. Du Plessis really pressing now. And he's got his opponent's belly flat on the mat.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Du Plessis looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands, every punch lands. He is just outclassing this guy on the feet. You have got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's going to end very early.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut. Oh, nice takedown defense.
20 seconds now remain in the round. Unable to connect with a right hook. And the horn sounds on round two. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Oh, nice jab. Oh, that's a huge connection there, DC. He is hurt.
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
Oh! Huge kick to the head.
Oh! Oh!
Just misses with the straight right. Du Plessis goes for the takedown, and now he gets it. So a nice transition there after he got stunned on the feet. Oh, brutal knee to the body.
That one was thrown to end the fight.
Massive left hand.
Oh, good knee. Oh, just opening up on it now.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Now goes to the uppercut. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
All right, well, that blow is fauceting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
The left punch is true, now the right hand. All right, so now his body language really starting to change and the bruises starting to accumulate on that side.
I mean, you're looking at it, right? When you can visibly see the
Du Plessis going for a choke here.
that guillotine is tight. He chose a much worse position over giving up that submission.
All right, we told you we'd keep an eye on it, DC. That cut is starting to open up wider now, and he continues to target that area wisely.
But when you saw it right away, it wasn't that bad. But as he continues to target it, you can start to see it opening up. Look for him to continue to go down that route to try to get this victory.
To Plessis, right back to the full mount here.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the feet.
This is an educated crowd, J.A. They appreciate high-level grappling, and that's exactly what they got in that exchange.
Bisping's eye starting to swell now. Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked.
I mean, he's cutting down the side with these beautiful leg kicks.
A little single collar tie there. Lands to the body there. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting them up now. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you have got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Big right hook coming, it's blocked. Well, he lands another strike there, DC, and no surprise, the swelling only getting worse.
It's getting worse. You know, we talked about this very early, how he needed to change something. He hasn't changed it, and now the swelling is starting to get bad.
All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
Ready.
All right, here's round 4. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. 4th round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The 4th round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get back off of that stool, and this is a real test of your will and desire to win a fight.
Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Keeping him honest with the jab.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Oh, well, if you like blood, perhaps this is the fight for you. That cut is really started to open up wide now.
It's starting to open up, but it doesn't seem to be affecting him too bad right now. It's still bloody, but it's not really limiting his ability to continue. Let's see if he can get through this and win this fight.
Straight right hand, no good. Nicely timed kick to the body for the champion.
I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
And he lands a kick to the leg now. Pretty good work on the feet tonight by Bisping. So unable to connect on the upper. Huge strike lands there. Somehow his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Plessis doing a nice job there. You saw him raise the guard to block that offering from the opponent. Don't want to sustain any more damage on that cut that has already been opened up. Takedown defense holds up, and they separate after exiting the clinch.
Both tough, both durable, both unwilling to take a step backward. What a phenomenal fight. This is such a crazy fight.
Now he's got the single collar in the clinch. Went for the inside leg kick. Trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has the punch very bad.
2 minutes now to go. Oh, the hard ground and pound strike lands, and that has caused some swelling or so it appears. Oh, that guillotine choke is tough.
Great submission defense from full sway by the opponent. Nice transition.
Bisping's looking to pass out of the half guard here, maybe looking for side control. He's denied.
Nice strike lands from the bottom line.
All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhook. This is a great position for a top fighter.
Plessis is taking aim at that cut right now, and hard to blame him, right? Might as well continue to target that area and see if you might get a referee or even a doctor to intervene here. Man, looks like he's trying to set records here, landing all of these strikes. He is aggressive to a fault and really has been all night long as he continues to pour it on. Gotta be careful here, though, not to gas out. Well, you don't blame him for continuing to badger that cut. Things are getting bloody, champ.
Yeah, you got to be careful now. As it bleeds, you got to worry about the blood going into the eye. Now it's time to start being on high alert.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Horn sounds for the end of round 4.
He's got it isolated.
Well, the crowd is on its feet. They certainly appreciated what they saw there in that round. Next level toughness on both sides as both fighters got knocked down.
Unbelievable. And look at the crowd showing appreciation for the heart of these two warriors. These two guys are willing to lay it all out on the line to try to secure victory. I know the fight isn't over, but if the previous round is any indication, we may be watching one of the best fights we've ever seen in the UFC.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round, forthcoming. This crowd is going sick after what they saw in that previous round. Truly an all-out brawl, seminal moments on both sides, and the fight is still going on. Incredible.
Great moments by both of these fighters. Let's see who can continue down.
He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Trying to go to the body now with the kick. That one misses. Well, we've seen a lot of different elements to his striking game tonight, especially that hook. We'll see if he sets it up again here. He has punctuated a lot of his combinations with that hook shot tonight. Nicely done as he gets the double leg takedown. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Plessis going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions. Whiffs on that offering. Well, an incredible fight thus far. Both fighters look like they could be finished at any time. If you wondered about the heart on either side, that question was answered tonight.
Nothing. There are no more questions in regards to these two fighters. Both of these men have been hurt. Both of these men are swollen. They're bloody. They're both, even though they're both willing and ready to continue this fight. He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his free hand. He passed the half guard.
Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Bisping's back in full guard now.
And there you go, again, half guard.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Well, it's a bloody Saturday, folks. He's really starting to leak out of that eye area, Danny.
Well, he's leaking, John. He's wide open. The eyes are beat up. The guy's taking a beating, and the blood has to be affecting his vision at this point. Wow, he actually reversed the position, but he didn't stop there. He took a strong top position himself.
Push him off! Push him off!
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise the crowd responds in kind.
The crowd just loves whenever they get two high-level strikers going at it. It was very hard to get back up after getting taken down. But he's got there now. Let's see if he can take advantage of it.
All right, well, it's late in the fight. Oh, my goodness! That'll do it!
Oh, my goodness!
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. Let's get it to Bruce Buffer now. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 22 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and new UFC middleweight champion of the world, Michael Bisping.
Well, it's been a career that has produced so many big wins, but you got to think this one stacks up with the rest for Michael Bisping here tonight. Not a title fight, but nonetheless a huge win for Bisping. A lot of people wondered what type of effort he'd get out of the count here tonight. No longer the middleweight champion, but Michael Bisping proving yet again that there's still a lot of fight left in this dog.